Think everything you learned in school was the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Think again. From misquoted facts to straight-up historical fiction, here are 10 lies you probably believed, because your teacher said so. Don't worry, we believe them too. Until now. School. The place where we learn to read, write, and blindly accept that Einstein failed math. He didn't. Columbus discovered America. He really, really didn't. And our tongues have flavor zones. Spoiler, they don't. Today on Viral Top 10s, we're cracking open your dusty textbook of childhood knowledge and giving it a big, fat, red X. Let's dive into the wildest lies we were spoon-fed in class. Number 10. Humans only use 10% of their brains. This myth has been thrown around for decades and even used as movie plots, but it's completely false. Brain scans show that we use virtually every part of our brain, just not all at once. If I only used 10% of my brain, I wouldn't have anxiety about that one text I sent in 2016. Turns out the other 90% is very much online, especially when you're trying to fall asleep. Even doing simple things like walking and talking activates multiple areas of the brain simultaneously. So unless your brain's on vacation, you're already firing on all cylinders, even if you forgot where you parked. Number 9. Chameleons change color to blend. In contrary to what every cartoon taught us, chameleons don't change color to match their surroundings. They do it to regulate temperature or express emotions. Basically, they're mood rings with legs. So no, that chameleon isn't trying to blend in with the couch. It's just feeling spicy. Nature's original drama queen. Give that lizard a reality show. Color changes are triggered by light, mood, and temperature, not camouflage. And if blending in was the goal, someone should tell the bright neon pink ones they're doing it wrong. Number 8. Bats are blind. You've probably heard the phrase, blind as a bat, but it's a total lie. Bats can actually see quite well, and some even have better night vision than humans. So next time someone says blind as a bat, feel free to correct them, politely or dramatically. Meanwhile, I still walk into tables with 20/20 vision. Bats also use echolocation to navigate, which just adds to their already impressive flying superpowers. They're not blind. They're Batman without the emotional baggage. Number 7. You swallow 8 spiders a year in your sleep. This creepy myth was made up on purpose to prove how easily misinformation spreads. You do not swallow spiders in your sleep. They actively avoid humans. Spiders have no interest in your open mouth. Your snores are terrifying, even to them. They're more likely to file a noise complaint than crawl in. Experts agree that spiders sense vibrations and would never crawl into something that sounds like a malfunctioning lawnmower. Plus, your tossing and turning makes your bed feel like a theme park ride they didn't sign up for. Number 6. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. This classic geography fact is dead wrong. Astronauts have confirmed that the Great Wall is nearly impossible to see from space with the naked eye. It's not even the biggest man-made structure. You've been lied to by textbooks and tourist magnets. Meanwhile, you can probably spot a Costco parking lot easier. Unless you've got Superman vision, you're not seeing the wall from orbit. Other structures like airports and cities are actually more visible from space. So sorry, Great Wall, you're impressive, but not intergalactic billboard level. Number 5. There are only 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, gas. Remember when we were told matter exists in just 3 states? Yeah, turns out there are at least 7, including plasma, Bose-Einstein condensates, and other states that sound like rejected Star Wars characters. So while we were out here thinking ice, water, and steam were the whole menu, science was cooking with extra spices. Apparently, the universe has more phases than my cousin during puberty. Modern physics recognizes multiple exotic states of matter, many of which behave in ways that completely break the rules we learned in 5th grade. So yes, your science class was technically lying, but kindly, and with limited funding. Number 4. The tongue has taste zones. That tongue map? Total myth. You can taste sweet, salty, sour, and bitter on all parts of your tongue, not just the designated zones your textbook claimed. The only real taste zone is wherever the pizza lands. Turns out your whole tongue is a team player, not a group project gone wrong. Studies show that taste receptors are distributed pretty evenly, and that map was based on a mistranslation from the early 1900s. So, blame the mix-up on bad German and overconfident diagrams. Number 3. Einstein failed math. The classic inspirational lie. Even Einstein failed math. Except he didn't. He was a math whiz by age 12 and mastered calculus before most of us learned how to find x. Turns out the only thing Einstein failed was being relatable. He wasn't a late bloomer, he was a full-blown math prodigy with bad hair. This myth came from a misunderstanding of grading systems. Einstein actually excelled in math and science, even applying advanced theories to his homework. Meanwhile, I once failed a quiz on the metric system. Number 2. Columbus discovered America. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue and landed nowhere near the U.S. mainland. He reached the Caribbean, and there were already people there. Lots of them. So basically, he showed up to someone else's house, planted a flag, and called it a discovery. The historical equivalent of walking into a party you weren't invited to and asking for the Wi-Fi password. Not only did Vikings arrive earlier, but indigenous civilizations had been thriving for thousands of years. So Columbus didn't discover a continent. He just kick-started centuries of awkward Thanksgivings. Number 1. Napoleon was short. We all learned Napoleon was tiny, right? Wrong. He was around 5'7", which was average for his time. The myth likely started due to confusion over French measurements and good old-fashioned British propaganda. So the whole Napoleon complex? Based on a misreading of a ruler and some 1800s level shade. The guy conquered half of Europe, but history still dunked on his height. British cartoonists loved mocking Napoleon as pint-sized for laughs, and it stuck. So if you've ever been wrongly labeled short in your friend group, congrats, you have imperial company. And there you have it. 10 lies you were probably taught in school, all neatly packed into your brain alongside dodgeball, trauma, and long division. From chameleons to chubby emperors, we've officially ruined your textbook nostalgia. Look, we're not saying school failed us, but it might have copy-pasted a few facts off Wikipedia in 1998. The good news? Now you can sound like a genius at parties, or at least really annoying at trivia night. If you loved debunking your childhood education, smash that like button, subscribe for more truth bombs, and ring the bell so you never miss another list that'll make you question everything, except why you subscribed to Viral Top 10s. Thanks for watching. And remember, just because it was on the chalkboard doesn't mean it was real.